All right, so today just wanted to go over another possibility. This is actually based on I was looking at the timing of waves, and this is I mean it's kind of random, but I was reading this person's experience with using Elliott wave, and with flats and zigzags, um, a, if wave A and B are about equal in time, wave C will usually equal A plus B in time. If wave B is much larger than wave A in time, wave C will equal the time of A plus B divided by 2. Wave B can never take less time than wave A in a flat or a zigzag. So when I read that, I was looking at the chart that I have here. This would have been the B wave, and this would have been shorter than the A wave. So I was thinking of the possibilities of potentially the B wave, where it would make it longer than the A wave. So we have about 5 months and 10 days on the A wave. And then you also have to factor in, if you're going to say the B wave is longer than the A wave, you got to factor in subwaves as well. So on this move, it would end up looking like this. A, then this would be the overall A wave of the B wave. So then we would get A, B, C, B wave. B wave longer than the A wave. This would take, see, June 16th all the way to about September of 23. So it would be a pretty long B wave. It would be about a year and 3 months. So the C wave would be about half of that because the B wave is longer. So that's about 6 or 7 months. So this is probably a little bit off actually. Let's see. This would actually probably take all the way into March of 24. And then if the B wave is longer than the A wave, we have January of 22 all the way to March of 24. So 2 years and 2 months. Take about half of that since the B wave is longer. So a year and 2 months from 2024 of March. You're looking at a May of 2025 bottom in this bear market. So let's move these around. May of 2025, and on the daily it's not going to go out that far. So that would end up being the Y wave over here. But based on this guy's Elliott wave saying the B wave has to be longer than the A wave in every case, can never be shorter, that would mean that this is actually not the B wave. And we'd be looking at this as some kind of longer B wave correction. I think that this is definitely a corrective wave. This is an impulse wave in my opinion. You can go down on lower time frames and there's some parts that are kind of sketchy, but I think it is overall a impulse wave. That was to the October low. Currently, I think we're in a corrective wave here, and I think it's an ABC move. So it makes sense, if this were to play out, that this would go up here. I still think that we have another move down. So let's say we go down to 360. So 12 points higher here. I guess it wouldn't really matter. We'd have to have a B wave down here and then get a C wave higher, an impulse move higher. Based on this being the B wave, it would probably, if we go to 360, let's see, 360 minus 348, probably looking at like 420. So A, B, C, the whole thing would end up being a expanded flat. So we'd have a whole thing down here, expanded flat down to 348, assuming that we get a flat. And the 1.61 fib is actually at 480, but the 1.23 fib would be more likely. That would be the C wave and complete the overall B wave. Timing wise, that would mean that would be a very long B wave, but it's valid. And it would mean that we would not bottom in this fourth wave until like May of 2025. And I mean, if you think about the timing on this, if we zoom out here on the monthly time frame, fourth waves are known to be the most annoying wave of all of them because of how long they chop and how long it takes to complete them. And so I think that this actually would make a lot of sense because everyone's expecting it to be finished here in 2023. They're expecting us to go to new all-time highs, blah, blah, blah. And if you think about this, the second wave, what I have labeled as the second wave, was the lost decade. So we had first wave, second wave here. That took 9 years. So based on that, is the fourth wave really only going to take a year? Or is it going to be drawn out like this and take about 3 or 4 years, about half the time the second wave took? This makes a lot of sense. So that's just kind of my thoughts after reading that. You gotta expect that there's a chance that we could be in a very choppy 2023, back and forth, and then maybe finish maybe in early 2024 a lot higher. But this would also mean that short term we're gonna go higher. So that's just my thoughts. I thought that was kind of interesting reading that because that changes everything. This potentially is not a B wave, and we just see a long, choppy session. And you can see, I mean, Elliott wave, I can make projections any different way, but I tried to do this with a timing where the B wave is longer, not even on this long B wave, but also within this. So this B wave is longer than the A wave, and then the C wave is about half the time of the total AB. And then this final move down is about half the time of the total AB. So yeah, just I'll put a link of this to take a look at. I thought it was kind of interesting, and maybe you can take a look, maybe look at some charts in the past and see if it lines up. But leave me a comment, tell me what you think, like, subscribe for more updates pretty much every day. I'm just looking at different theses like over the weekend, see what's going on. But still, I mean, this would not change the fact that I think we're going to come down here lower short term and then probably go higher. Unless, I mean, I'm still not saying that this is not possible. We go down here to 314 right away. I'm just saying this makes a lot of sense. So that's it. Leave me a comment. Enjoy the rest of the day. Get ready for tomorrow.